Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm at Walmart and I noticed this bin over here in the aisle in front of the toys, and it looks kind of full and it looks like maybe somebody might have went through it, but I'm gonna give it a check and see if there's anything in here. So let's take a look. So let's start here on the left side of the bin since there's not many here, but it makes it a little bit easier to start organizing. Let's see what we're working with. It looks like it is the 2024 J case, and it's just a kind of burnt orange DeLorean Alpha 5. So it's been recolored. I think what was the other colors? Was it like black or silver? I can't remember what the DeLorean colors for the Alpha 5 was. But I'm going to try to see if I can move some of these out of the way and get it where I can kind of start stacking them. You know how I usually do it on these bins. I like to like lay them on top of each other, kind of like here on the bottom. Somebody might have done it. I don't know, but I might as well just kind of make it easier for me to kind of look at each vehicle when I stack them. So let's take a closer look at the bottom. It looks like a bunch of vehicles that you saw last week where I was peg hunting at a Walmart, and it was on the pegs, but there weren't that many vehicles. So I'm hoping I have some luck here with a bin with this many vehicles. Oh, this is new that I haven't seen, at least from last week. It's the Chevy, it's a Chevelle and stuff with the blower on the top of it. But very cool muscle car for those who like to collect muscle cars. Let's keep on moving these things around and see if there's anything. Here's a classic Porsche Carrera. And yep, it says new for 2024. Kind of let you guys take a closer look of it. It's never seen this Porsche before. I'm always used to like Porsche 911s and stuff, so I don't know too much about the classic Porsches. Do you guys like that old Porsche that I just showed you a while ago? I think there's probably some people that will probably want to collect that. It's neat. It's classic looking and everything. And let's see, I back it off right here and see if I can show you guys the things in this bin. So, I mean, this bin will probably be quicker since there isn't many. I'm just kind of trying to stack it where I can move on to the second bin in a little bit. And there's that crushed car that I showed you last time where I wonder if they're all like the same, like, are they crushed the same way or are they kind of random and stuff like that? Be kind of interesting since, I wonder if they just probably have a machine that just kind of crushes it and then repaints it or something like that. So it's kind of funny and neat that you could probably use it for monster trucks and stuff like that. But I think I've kind of organized it pretty well so I can move on to bin on the second bin over here. Oh, here's that glow in the dark ducky. So this thing glows in the dark, since that's why it's that color and everything. So they're still making that rubber ducky vehicle. I've gotten one of those, the original duck and roll that was like, normal colors of yellow for the duck color. And let's move on to the next bin. Now, onward to bin number 2, or section number 2 of this big bin. It's pretty full up here, so it's going to be a while to pull through here. And here's that Mitsubishi vehicle, the little SUV, but I think that is supposed to be the super vehicle, super treasure hunt for the J case of 2024. But looking at it a while ago, you saw it was kind of like a regular vehicle because the tires and then the wheels were just normal, so that wasn't a super. It was just kind of like a normal mainline, but that's kind of cool. I don't remember seeing it from last week. I don't remember that. There's that news chopper vehicle, but it'd be neat if I can find a super treasure hunt in this bin. I'm still gonna go through it, make sure. And here's another one of those Mitsubishis. That one wasn't one either because I looked at the wheel really quick. And let's keep on, there's that motorcycle. I think there's I forgot what the treasure hunt on this J case. I think it was the motorcycle, but it was like a Honda, I believe, motorcycle that was the treasure hunt for the 2024 J case. Have you guys found this J case, and have you had luck finding the treasure hunt or the super treasure hunt? What's your opinion of the super treasure hunt? Was there anything cool about it if you found it? I hope to find it. I haven't had much luck this year. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys had luck finding like treasure hunts and super treasure hunts? Because I feel like it's been slow. Here's that Fast and Furious Dodge Charger from like a tuned version. So it would match up with that tuned Toyota Supra that they made last year from the Fast and the Furious. Here's that like kind of scrunched up dump truck or trash truck, however you want to think of it. Yeah, it's a trash truck, not a dump truck, but they're still making that. It's kind of a neat little vehicle for kids who like trash vehicles or like things like that. So there's some cool vehicles I think it's neat to look at. I may not grab it even though I think it's cool. I try to keep my collection a little bit more leaner because I don't want to have too many vehicles that I don't really want. So I don't know about you guys. Do you collect everything? And here's another tuned vehicle, the Mazda RX-3. This is kind of cool. It almost, yeah, I mean, it looks like that manga tuner that I had like long time ago, but they're still doing that like really wild top and everything. I wonder is that still the manga tuner that they just kind of reshaped it, or this is a new mold or something like that for the Mazda. But it reminds me of the manga tuner that I had a long time ago. I have a review of that, and haven't looked at it in a long time either. But do you guys like those kind of over proportion like vehicles like that, or do you just regular have like the regular size vehicles that are kind of like mimic the real vehicles in life? I'm kind of more leaning towards like real life vehicles because it's kind of cool to have a replica of like something that you see on the road or in pictures and stuff. But you know, some of these tuned ones are neat and creative how they do it. It's at least they're being creative, not too boring on their vehicles. You know, kind of like just always the same. I think, you know, Matchbox doesn't really do any wild, crazy, unique vehicles. It's more like they'll have their fantasy vehicles and then they'll have like their real vehicles. And I don't ever see them making like a tuned one or something like really, really wild shaped and stuff like that. So, but Hot Wheels have a lot of vehicles. I think they produce like every year about 200 vehicles. So that's why you see on the numbering on the cards, you can see it's around 200. I forgot if they kind of go up or go down or stay the same. I know it's about 256. I'm trying to remember off the top of my memory of how they, what's the total of the Hot Wheels. Do any of you guys like collect every single one? Like, do you try to make sure you get like one to the end of the vehicles? It would be hard because, you know, finding supers and regular treasure hunts would probably count. Yeah, it count toward the total, I believe. So you have to try to get those too. But it would be interesting. I think I've heard some people that would just like collect every single Hot Wheel for every year. Now that's a lot of Hot Wheels to have. If you like, let's say you collect for 10 years and it's like 200. You know, that is a good amount. Like, that's about 2,000 vehicles. I don't know how you guys store it. Do you guys have like any suggestions on how to store a bunch of vehicles? I have like Tupperware that I just kind of put them and stack them like neatly and hopefully don't bend any cards. But that's the only way I know how to store them right now. It's just in plastic containers. I just hope I don't collect too many where I don't know where to put them. But I've slowed down lately, and it's probably due to the fact that it's really hard to find anything really good lately. I haven't seen much that I want to grab like I used to. I feel like a couple years ago, there was like a lot of different vehicles that were really cool. I may grab one or two now because it's just, they release new molds and everything. But I think there's a lot of vehicles that I've shown you through all these bins, and it looks the same on this one. Let's move on to the third bin. Okay, the last part of the bin, and it's pretty much full like the other one. I think I'm going to start kind of like tossing them in to save time because I'm here late at night and, you know, the store's going to close pretty soon. And here's that Mitsubishi. Let's double check. The wheels are white, so that's not the Super. But I'm going to try to rush through it and not really organize it like I normally do. I feel like I see a lot of vehicles that, you know, I've shown you before on the pegs. There's a couple that were new that I didn't see on the pegs from last week, but you can see a lot of fantasy vehicles. Oh, here's a bright yellow Pagani Zonda. This is cool. I have the Pagani Zonda. I think they made a super. Was it in purple or I forgot what the color is. There's so many of those supercars, but I think I'll pass on that since I have a super of that, I believe, or I have like the original color. And here's a really bent card, so I guess somebody just threw it in there and it somehow got crushed really bad. So I guess that's another vehicle that you guys might want to grab. Oh, here's another Pagani. So if you like yellow cars or you like the Pagani Zonda, looks like they brought it back out for the J case in 2024. They just did a recolor of it, so bright yellow. So if you want to collect yellow cars, so a lot of those Mazda RX-3s for like not collectors, but like very tuned manga style. And let's see. What else is there? Keep on moving around, but yeah, I'm trying to move it pretty quickly because, like I said, the store's probably gonna close pretty soon, and I'm kind of a little bit tired. You know, when you're standing over here just looking through all these Hot Wheels, it does exhaust you because you're like trying to move these things around and double check. And let's see. Do you guys spend a long time like looking for Hot Wheels, or do you just kind of like quickly look at it and just kind of pass on it? It almost, when I come to like a full bin like this, I can't pass it up to like actually just make sure I go through it, because you never know, at the very bottom somebody could have left like a super or a regular treasure hunt. I've had that happen. I found a super treasure hunt of a Corvette long time ago in a bin, and I was really surprised that it was just like at the bottom and nobody really noticed it, or they just didn't really go through it. But sometimes I do pass up bins where if I see a bunch of Hot Wheels that the cards are very like wrinkly or old, you can tell if they're from old cases, then I kind of pass on looking through it, because it's just all the leftovers. Oh, here's some I was talking about RX-7 a while ago. Here's a I think they put some kind of graphics on the side of this RX-7. So it's interesting. I don't know too much about the graphic words across it and stuff like that. But I have some already in plain colors. So I'd rather keep the RX-7 like just kind of more of a plain without the graphic words on the side. It's kind of looks interesting. I don't know too much about it. But I think my last RX-7 I have is the black one. And do you guys collect those RX-7s? If you do, then it looks like that's coming out, or for the J case. So be sure to keep an eye out for that if you don't mind having those kind of graphics on the side of that white RX-7. But I guess I just found 2 of those right there in the bin. So, yep, I guess there are a couple good cars in the J case if you take time to look for it. I don't see that many new stuff in the J case. Do you guys have anything that you have found from the J case that you would suggest to kind of keep an eye out or grab? Because maybe I'm not seeing the complete case for the J case in these bins or pegs and stuff like that. But I just wanted to show you guys like in the wild, like what I'm seeing at least at Walmart. So we're in the middle of the year. So on the J case, I believe cases end at like the Q. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think Q case is the last one for any year. So we're getting close. But hopefully they'll just keep on releasing more cases, because I haven't seen a bin in a long time. And this was kind of cool to just see it sitting in the aisle over here. So it almost looks like I'm to the bottom of this bin. And I don't see much, but I'm still just going to move things around and just kind of double check if there's anything like left over at the bottom. But hopefully you guys can like be able to go through a bin or like some pegs at Walmart at least. Maybe Targets are also going to start getting them too, at least the J case. Let me know in the comments like what case are you guys are at, because I don't know if this is normal or maybe it is. The J case around the summertime is probably when it comes out. But I'm just gonna keep on sorting it a little bit, but let me know below in the comments what you think about this hunt. And remember, if you like this content, please share, hit the like button, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching, and happy hunting. Be safe out there, and good luck on finding some cool vehicles and be able to search through these bins like this or on pegs. And thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt in this bin over at Walmart.